rainy, it is dark, it is dreary, the house is super dark. It is a gross day out there, but the first thing that I need to do today, well, I've already edited and uploaded Vlogmas, so that's done. But now the first thing that I need to do today is clean the pigs. It is overdue. I've pushed it far too long, which I know that I should not do, but things have been getting so busy. So we are getting the pigs squeaky clean today, smelling fresh. We're gonna give them some floor time. They're gonna be so happy. But first I need to pick up the presents down there that I wrapped last night because the pigs will chew them open. Pigs over to this side of the living room because there's less stuff that they can get under. Because one time when Cookie was just a baby, she went under like a bench over there by the door, and she went under there, and I had a really hard time getting her out. I had to like pull the whole bench out, and it's really heavy because it's full of shoes. So that was the last time the piggies were allowed over there. And she wasn't actually even allowed over there then because she was so small. She kind of snuck through the gate, but we used to let Coco roam around wherever she wanted because she was very food motivated and she listened to me. So if I called her to come home, she would come. Especially if you had a treat, she would just come. She would listen and she would come right for you. Unfortunately, none of the other piggies are like that. Coco was like different. She was a special little piggy. Unfortunately, as probably most of you guys know, we don't have Coco anymore. She passed away in the summer. It was very, very sad. Still miss that old girl. She was the OG pig. Yeah, I like to keep them over to this side because there's just less, there's nothing that they can get like stuck under or lost under. So I just like to put this gate so that they can't get over to the other side. And since the gate is not long enough, I just use this whiteboard and just cover up the gap. And then, since I have this doorway here, since I don't want the pig going in the kitchen and falling down the basement stairs or anything, I just have this shelf that came out of our original laundry room that we tore down. And it just sits nicely right here, so the piggies can't get out. Check it out, girl! Cookie's checking it out. Cookie's checking out the tree. Oh, she found something to eat. Now, according to like what I know, the place where we get these trees, they don't spray them with anything, so obviously it's not good for them to eat like a ton of the tree, but they only come out every once in a while, so I'm not that worried about it. So it should be safe for them to have a little nibble on. Cookie baby, what are you doing up there? Just don't go climbing it. Not that I think you can, but is that good stuff? You gonna go check it out, Crump? Crump, you're so cute. You are so freaking cute. Do you like it? Hi. Oh my gosh, I just love watching them walk. It is just the cutest little thing. They're just like little potatoes with legs walking around. Little potatoes with legs. I see a piece of tinsel that I missed is hanging kind of low. I'll have to take that off because I don't want anybody to eat it. Okay, so I just got the girls cleaned and put away. And sometimes Crump gets a little bit eager when it's time to go home. They always know because I say it's time to go home and they start running in the carrier. Usually Cookie goes first, so I took Cookie in the room and then I bring the carrier back out to get Crump, and she's usually waiting for me at the little door And I can tell when she's gonna jump because she starts standing on her hind legs and she's like lifting up. But she jumped a little too soon. Like sometimes she hops in it before it's on the ground. And I was lowering the carrier and she jumped and like the carrier was here and she jumped and like her head hit the underneath of it because she jumped way too soon. I shouldn't laugh, but it was like really sad, but also really funny. That's actually not the first time one of the pigs has done something like that. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because like you never see them jump except for then. Like they don't really jump otherwise. Oh my gosh, it was funny and cute and sad all at the same time. Are you happy, Grump? You didn't hurt your head, I hope. You seem all right. Try to show you how they just kind of like go in it. Ready to go? Good boy, guitar. And then I just close it up and carry them away. But I can't carry it with the camera in my hand, so. Guitar has no hesitation. He is ready. Oh, I should have picked up that cord. I forgot. Not that they really do anything with the cords, but they can if they want to. Are you excited, Guitar Boy? I gotta go get Whiffles. I gotta go get the Whiffle Boy. Guitar Boy loves the Christmas tree. And if I remember from last year, Whiffles liked to hide behind the Christmas tree. There was also a lot of guinea pig pee on the Christmas tree skirt. Did you have a snack? Did you just have a snacky? Now that the pigs are all clean and happy, allow me to introduce you to my Christmas to-do list. So yesterday I kept saying that I had to make a list of things that like I want to do before Christmas. Oh, this morning while I was eating my breakfast, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Did it on my iPad because, I don't know, I just like to use any opportunity that I can to use this bad boy. So, in a little notes app that I downloaded, I wrote down my list. The exposure is gonna get a little weird. But here we go. Now these aren't necessarily, some of these are things that have to get done and some of these are things that I just want to do. So like if some of the things that I want to do don't get done, like it's not really a big deal. It's just, I mean honestly, if any of these things didn't get done, it's not going to be the end of the world, you know? It's Christmas, it doesn't have to be that serious. It's just a happy holly jolly time. We don't need anything specific to be happy and holly jolly, okay? Except for the people that we love. But I digress. Let me just wave this around a little bit more for you. Okay, let's go. Okay, so to do before Christmas, I need to finish my gifts. I'm gonna go to the Christmas parade, upload the main channel video that I filmed it in November and it's halfway edited. Gotta finish that and upload it. I wanted to try and DIY my own gingerbread houses. That's one of the ones I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. It will depend on if I have the supplies. I wanna have a Christmas movie projector night, even if it's just me by myself. That's just something I want to do. Maybe that'll happen tonight. I don't know. There's a couple of things like foodie items that I need to make for Christmas gifts. We need to do like our final like grocery shop before Christmas where things are going to be closed for a few days. And there's things that we need for those days. Like we have a family gathering on Boxing Day that I am bringing something for and I need to buy the supplies for. And the next thing on my list is make shrimp dip. So I need to get the ingredients for that as well. The shrimp dip is my Nan's signature shrimp dip since she's no longer her here to make it. That's kind of my job now, so that is what I do because I have her bowl, her like glass bowl with a little dip thing. So that's what I do, and then make the slush. Paige said that she got the stuff for slush today, so I don't know if she's gonna make it or if I'm gonna make it. I'll have to ask her about that. And I have baked treats on here just because I just feel like I didn't do enough Christmas baking. Did I even do any Christmas baking? I guess I did like the Christmas cookie exchange baking, but that wasn't even during Vlogmas, so that might happen today because I was considering making brownies if I have the supplies. There is a Christmas portrait that I see inside my mind that I really want to shoot. I also want to shoot Christmas guinea pig photos. I need to set up some games for Christmas Day because my aunt is hosting Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. She was here at the cookie party and she was like, oh, will you make some games for Christmas Day? So I was like, sure. So I gotta do those up. And then the final thing is I want to make a cute little red dress for Christmas Eve because I like to dress a little cutesy and Christmassy on Christmas Eve, but I want to make a dress. Like I said, not all of these things are gonna get done, not all these things are gonna happen, but this is just what I would like to do over the next week. Oh, actually I should add, go to Tyler's Christmas musical. And I also really want to go look at Christmas lights. Okay, I cannot add anything more to this because it's full. And there is literally 7 days between today and Christmas Eve. So not even between, that's like including today. Yeah, there is a lot on the go. So this evening, I plan to work on this, considering it is almost 5 o'clock somehow. I don't know how that happened. A lot of these things are like kind of smaller stuff too. Some of these things are bigger things, but some of these things are smaller things. Like, I already know I'm gonna go to Tyler's Christmas musical. I already know I'm gonna go to the parade. So it's like, I don't have to do anything specific for that. Making slush isn't that hard. Making the shrimp dip isn't that hard. The hardest things on here, I think, are gonna be getting my video uploaded, guinea pig Christmas photos, and making the dress. Let's see what we can do over the next week. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. I'm gonna start to feel that like right before Christmas, you kind of get this like rushy feeling of like, oh my gosh, it's like almost here. Like, what about all the things I wanted to do? Like, that's gonna happen this week. I just know it. And it's, oh my gosh, the Christmas season goes by so quick. Okay, enough talking. Let's do something. I've decided to cross some baking off of the to-do list. This is definitely not a necessity thing that I have to do. It's just something that I really want to do. Again, like I said yesterday, it's not any of the recipes that I really wanted to make, but it is a recipe for sweets nonetheless. So let's make some brownies. I have a recipe that I normally always use, but the recipe on the back of the cocoa powder, like, these look delicious. So I'm just gonna give it a try. Why not? This looks good. So I'm getting the feeling that these are more like cakey brownies, which is not what they look like on the cocoa powder thing. And I honestly prefer my brownies to be more like chewy, like fudgy versus like cakey. And I should be letting these cool a little bit more than they are, but I really want to just cut it and see. Okay. Okay. They definitely are a little bit more on the cakey side, but they're still good. So I crossed baking off of my to-do list because I made brownies and that's good enough for me. Maybe I'll make those other recipes like in between New Year's and Christmas. Like maybe make them for New Year's or something. We'll see. Yeah, so that is one thing off of my list. And I think I have another quick little sewing project I think I want to try and whip out really quick. Then I'm one step closer to finishing the Christmas gifts. I was just on FaceTime with Jess for a little while. She is going to be coming home for the holidays very soon, which is very exciting. Just finished another sewing project. That one was actually harder than I expected. I thought it was going to be really easy, but there was a couple tricky things that I had to actually fix up with some hand sewing, and I think I ruined my iron. So I ironed something, I don't know if this is still hot, and it like, I don't know if I can scrape this off, but like I did not realize that the fabric that I was ironing would melt. And it melted onto my iron. So I don't really know how to fix this or if it's like ruined. You can see it better if it's like shining up in the light, but yeah, if you have any input on this situation, please let me know. I don't really know what to do about that. I'm gonna try for an earlier night tonight because last night I don't think I went to bed till 2. So it is 11:30. I'm gonna pack all my stuff up for bed and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas.